Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where today we are rebuilding the Jurassic World Dominion BioSyn Sanctuary. Yes guys, another Site B build. The previous series actually did very well back on the 1993 Site B Isla Sorna map, or 2001, sorry. God, I'm getting my years mixed up already. But that series did very well, so I thought, obviously, I'm going to have to redo the exact same thing here, because in Jurassic World Dominion, we literally have a new sanctuary to build for. So that's what we're going to do. We're basically going to rebuild all of this. Luckily, we have a few more new species, and we also have some terrain features as well since the previous series I did. So we're starting off flattened, and I'll probably build a lot of the map right now. Not too much of it, but I'll build a lot of it. And we have invisible fencing, which is good, because now it will actually look somewhat natural, especially when having buildings across here. Although I don't know if I want buildings there. I probably should have buildings there. Yeah, I think having buildings here might be the best bet and where we'll begin. So yeah, we have the research compound here, which actually makes it stand out. And I think the majority of the series will probably be speed builds, and we'll try and take it in a similar way that we did for the previous series. So what I'm going to do first is basically build a research compound just to double check I've got everything going so I can create dinosaurs and all of that stuff. And then we'll get into building the environment as well. So let's get into the research compound area. Okay, and there you have it. We have a little research facility going on. Now, what I remember I needed to do is add a response facility, and that's because once the Quetzalcoatlus break out, I have to repair this so then the others can fly out as well. But we have Avery Dome. Hopefully we'll get about 5 Quetzalcoatlus, I think, maybe flying about the area. But for now, we have our first research compound right here, and I believe I can connect them up to the Hyperloop. I want to double check that. No, I can't connect anything to the Hyperloop. Okay. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is kind of like expand the BioSyn facility and territory and kind of make it my own, really. So that's the next thing we're going to do in a speed build manner as well. And hopefully it turns out decent, hopefully it turns out alright. And we should be able to get into our first set of dinosaurs today as well, so fingers crossed for that. But for the time being, let's get straight into rebuilding the BioSyn Sanctuary. And there we have it. So we have rebuilt some part of the BioSyn Sanctuary right here. I played around with the terrain a little bit with some auto painting and also standard painting. Made a nice little rock crossing over here. I thought that was quite cool. As well as, where is it? Over here? A nice little rock pool as well. I thought that was awesome. But yeah, so over here I'm hoping to be more of a herbivore sanctuary area. Hence why I've put down ground leaf, ground fibre, all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that will be the case. Now, I still need to do the big pool where the Dreadnoughter stays. So that will probably be, well, it'll have to be here, won't it? It'll have to be probably here, to be honest. With like a wall of BioSyn trees. And then we can expand that a little bit further. Now, what I did so far is only this portion of the island. We're not going to continue and build that quite yet. But for the time being, I do think it's time to get some dinosaur species out. Now, unfortunately, silly me, I went into this park build without any knowledge of what dinosaurs are available within the BioSyn Sanctuary. Off the top of my head, I remember Ankylosaurus was there, Brachiosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, I know Gallimimus was, so I've got a few dinosaurs to try and pick out and choose from. But for the time being, I'm not too sure which one to go for. I do kind of want to go for a herbivore first, but I don't want it to be Therizinosaurus, because I've got an idea for a Therizinosaurus. I think Parasaurolophus might be the best bet to go, to be honest. So what we're going to do is, oh, there's loads to choose from, completely forgot. We're going to go random, and let the first batch of Parasaurs be absolutely random. And then what we're going to do also is completely modify to have the BioSyn variant of Parasaurs. So A, B, and C in our parks as well. Okay, so we've got Parasaurs on the way. These guys I want to, well, let's release 6 of them. What do we have? Blank pattern, 2001 pattern, Poltrona, blank pattern. Okay, so we don't have any of the Lux. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we'd get some Lux dinosaurs, but we do not. So we'll get all of these dinosaurs on the go and ready. Now, I want to release these guys here anyway. So let's take a look at what species we got, what colour skins we got. Is that not Lux? I thought that was Lux. Huh. Okay, yeah, so we have some variants of Parasaurolophus. Isaac. No, I don't care. There we go. Voice volume down to 0. Sweet. Okay, so we have some Parasaurs here within the BioSyn Sanctuary as our first ever dinosaurs, interestingly enough. Now, I thought one of these are Lux. No. Okay, so it turns out none of them actually have any Lux pattern. Okay, so the next set I do want to release over on this section of the island. Which I assume they'll probably find each other anyways. But yeah, so simply because they're like different variants, I guess. I want them to live in different areas of the BioSyn Sanctuary, and eventually they will probably meet up together anyways. So we'll release these guys over here for this section of the island. Can't remember if it's ground leaf or ground fibre that Parasaurs eat from, so we'll have to wait and see about that. But so far, this BioSyn Sanctuary has our first species, and they're awesome. And I think maybe for the sake of it, I'm just going to release all 6 of these ones over here. We do have a hefty amount of Parasaur species, I just realised, so... oh boy, this is going to be fun. And I think whilst I'm at it, I might as well get Quetzalcoatlus out. What do you guys think? To be honest, I asked you that question, but I already have it set in mind what I want to do. So I want about... I think there were 6 Quets in total in the movie, so I think 5 might be a good bet. Thankfully, they release 1 by 1, which isn't too bad. So what we're going to do is do 2 of those, like Jurassic World styled ones, and then we'll do random patterns for them as well. Now, what I remember is that I have to release them 1 by 1, and hopefully they'll start breaking the aviary. If they don't, then I'm kind of in a little bit of a pickle there. Okay, so let's release our first Quetzalcoatlus, which is the 2022 variant. There he is, that big boy. There we go. Okay, now I don't think I have high escapes on. Okay, yeah, I didn't. So I have high escapes on now. Hopefully that means the Quetz should be breaking out sometime soon. So let's fast forward this and see what the Quetz does. Just kind of flies around. Come on. Oh, no. There we go. Our first Quetz has entered the airspace. Oh, they're awesome. They're definitely awesome. So let's send somebody out to repair that. I realised that I don't really have too many big rocks for the Quets to land on. So I think every now and then I'm going to place some sort of new massive rock just so the quets, specifically for the quets, let's say, just so it can lay down. Because flying around with those wings must be horrendous. Okay, and hopefully if it stops playing around, it'll be able to go into the actual sanctuary area, and we'll be able to see it fly around within, well, with the dinosaurs. I know it's daytime on this map, but I really don't like it. I don't know why. I think it's because it's got like a mist filter or something. So I'm going to quickly change that. Let's see if this color works. It's okay. It's better, I guess. I don't think it's any different, actually. Okay, so I've set the day and night cycle to, I think, 10 minutes. So hopefully it should be changing color relatively soon. I can see the sun moving. The sun glare's moving. Where's the quets? Quets, my friend, do you want to, you know, explore a little bit, maybe? No? You don't want to do that? Okay. I do remember that last time I had an issue because the pteranodons or whatever in my Site B rebuild, they wouldn't really fly anywhere besides the area where they were born. So I was thinking to maybe put an aviary over here. I think that might be a better bet. Unless he was trapped by this, because as soon as I deleted that fence, the quets decided to fly out. That's interesting. That's an interesting theory. Hold on a second. If I... No, too close. Okay, I'm really liking this. We've got an even distribution, or somewhat even, distribution of the parasaurs. So we've got a set of parasaurs over here, which are the first BioSyn genetic made parasaurs. We've got another set of parasaurs over here, and then we've got a massive group of parasaurs over here. And they all have their own separate territories. I'm liking that. I'm definitely liking that. We've also got another quets here, which should relatively soon, hopefully, break out of its exhibit. And then, what's this quets doing? No, yeah, I'm going to have to build another aviary, aren't I? Yeah, the theory of the fences doesn't really work. It's going into nighttime, isn't it? I'll wait until the sunrise. Oh no. Oh no, I completely forgot that quets can kill... Oh no. Well, that's not good at all. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Maybe for the fun though. I just wish it wasn't dark. But yeah, I completely forgot that quets can hunt down hadrosaurs. That's not good. Okay, let's turn off combat frequency just for the time being. I wanted it normal, but we've already lost the parasaur, which isn't great. Not great at all. So, yeah. Oh, I completely forgot quets can do that. That's pretty cool though. That is pretty cool. So, I've created these aviary facilities here, so we can release some Geostembergia, technically the Lost World Pteranodons. We've got some Jurassic Park 3 Pteranodons, I think, in this one. And we've got some Dimorphodons on the go as well. Now, my thinking behind this is that hopefully they'll break out and they'll form territories over here and wouldn't do what the quets are doing and literally only fly around here, which is starting to get annoying. Although this one's expanded and expanded its territory a little bit more, which is great, to be honest. But yeah, so my thought process behind it is that they'd all stay here. Now, what I realise is that not all the time dinosaurs break out or flying reptiles break out, so I might just be left with aviaries around the place, which isn't good, to be honest. Yeah, so this is a perfect example. This Quetzalcoatlus, which I thought would be the first one to break out, hasn't broken out. And now I think I am just left with some horrible aviaries in my supposed BioSyn Sanctuary. To be honest, what I've just clocked now is it's basically survival of the fittest. Unfortunately, the ones that are out have they had low health, like this one right here, primarily because I couldn't feed them. So I turned on Dinosaurs Don't Starve and all of that. But at the same time, that means these ones in here can't die off if they don't break out. Which is quite annoying if you were to ask me. I'm pretty sure I told somebody to come and fix this. No? Oh, it's already fixed. Okay. My dumbass. Yeah, so these dinosaurs, they should realistically be able to break out. Come on, JP3 Pteranodons. Come on. But yeah, they should realistically be able to break out. But like in here, Dimorphodons and Geostembergias just don't want to break out of the exhibit for some reason. And it is a little bit odd because I don't really want to add another quets. Because we've still got more quets over here to release. Which again, I will probably just... I don't know. I might have to sort this off screen. But yeah, so the issue I'm basically having is that they don't want to break out, unfortunately, which is quite annoying. And it's just meaning that I have to leave these aviaries everywhere. Something that I did suspect would happen, but hoped that it wouldn't. I just wish there was a way to release these avian species into the wild. You know, because it's just... It's so much better. Like, these ones are finally broken out, thankfully. And to be honest, dealing with them are such a pain in the ass. I don't even think I need these aviaries anymore, or the aviary hatcheries. I'm not going to make any more, even if they die off. Like, over here, we literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 Quetzes. 4 of them. So what I think I'm going to do now is sit here on triple speed for about another 10 minutes when it comes to an hour of recording. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we should have more pteranodons, more avian species breaking out of their exhibits. Because there we go. See, Gistenberg is finally broken out. I think it just requires some time. I think it just takes time for now. And ultimately, if they don't for quite a while, I think the best solution is to just turn on dinosaurs, or turn off dinosaurs don't starve, and then hope that they die off. Very morbid, but that's the case. It's what's going to happen. I am so confused right now. I'm pretty sure that isn't supposed to happen. What the hell? Oh, great. So I've got a glitched out Quetzalcoatlus, which means ultimately I won't be able to ever delete that aviary. That's going to really annoy me if that doesn't. Oh my goodness. So something cool that I've just clocked is happening here is all the flying reptile species are hanging out on the rocks as they do, but it's by the water, so it can technically be like catching fish or something. This is quite cool. Okay, well, ultimately it seems like they've come to their demise. These Dimorphodons pretty much died off. There's only a small population of Dimorphodons now, not too sure how many. We had Pteranodons in there which just died off, or their body just disappeared now. Which means that these guys shouldn't take too long to disappear either. But this is pretty much the first episode. We have Quetzalcoatlus flying all over the gaff. Look at them. Glorious, glorious species. We have Parasaurolophus, we have Pteranodons, and we have Dimorphodons in the BioSyn Sanctuary already. How many dinosaurs do we have in total? Okay, so we have 42 dinosaurs in total right here, which is awesome. So we're close to 50 already. Bloody hell. Take that console limit, people. I think also the Quetzalcoatlus, the glitched one, has disappeared, which is great. That's very, very good. In the next episode, we'll continue the speed build over here. We'll add some new species, maybe even some carnivores as well. But as for the time being for this video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to press that like button. Let's try and hit 2,000 likes on today's video, as the previous video, when I did ask for likes, actually did very, very well. So thank you so much. So we're going to test that out again, see if we can hit 2,000 likes on this video. But most importantly, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to stay safe out there, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.